Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers, and it's Friday, so that means it's another page in the page-by-page collaboration that I have with Kyung Shotwell. Now, her links to her videos and this week's video, of course, and her Etsy store where she has lots of great stuff, and you'll see in just a second, is listed below as well. So be sure to go check both of them out. So today we're doing page, this is 21, 22, 23, 24, and now we're on page 25. And I decided it should be getting a little snowy out somewhere. So I decided to, let me tell you this part. The prompt for this week is washi. So what you're going to need this week, let's go that way. What you're going to need this week is, of course, some washi. And I've got a selection of blues here. And you're also going to need 2 magnets. You're going to need some ink, and I'm using Faded Jeans. And then you're going to need the kit that I'm using, which is Christmas Paper Blue by Kyung. And you can find it in her shop. So we've got some ephemera as well. We're going to set this to the side. We're not going to ink it or anything. Oops. Okay, you're going to need 2 envelopes. I know we did an envelope last time with that double flip, but this time we're going to do something different with envelopes, and I thought that would make a good matching page. Okay, now this is the kit. I cut this paper in half to use one as the paper that we'll be working on, and so this is what it looked like. It's so pretty. I hated to cut it in half. And then these are going to be our writing cards. And this is going to be, these are going to be our writing cards. And these are going to be the backs of the envelopes. And here's some of the other papers. There's a couple more writing papers. And then this paper with the deer and the owl, so pretty. And then you've got another tree, sort of a background paper. I love these trees that she used in this. And another background with snowflakes. And a page with a deer and a fox. And more deer, more Christmas deer. There's little ornaments in throughout here. There's also some berries, but it's a subdued Christmas. It's not in your face, so I like that, and I like the fact that it's blue. Okay, so here's this. In fact, I don't think they're ornaments. I think they're berries, all of them. So we'll just have to see. You know, we may have to use our glossy accents on some berries. You know me and glossy accents and the berries. I like this page. It's got all of some of the animals, and there's lots of ephemera to choose from. We're going to be using some today. Here's some pockets and some mini manila folders or mini folders, and some tags. And there's some bigger tags, some stamps, some circles, some fake washi. And no, that's not the only washi that I'm using. I'm not going to try to sneak my way past that. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to be using some of this, so I'm just going to set it to the side for now. Or I think we are. We may not need to, but we'll see. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is cut and ink our paper, which I've already done. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Then the next thing we're going to do is, I had down here is cut our backing paper, but the book is white and this is blue and white. and it's trimmed in blue, so I don't think we're going to use a backing paper. All right, so we're going to, well, this looks a little odd. I'm missing a spot here. But anyway, we're going to cut the ends of the envelopes for pockets that we're going to slide our writing cards into. Now, I'm just going to go like this, just to make sure they're straight. Just going to cut just a teeny weeny bit off the ends of the envelopes. Oh, I know what it is. These are caught. All right. Just an eensy weensy bit. Not on the flap side, the other side. Just an eensy weensy bit. Eensy weensy. It's done nothing but rain here. We don't hardly ever get any snow in Seattle. All right, so now we've got that. Now we're going to ink the envelopes. I know, so much fun to be had, but I needed to wait until I cut the ends so that I don't ink it and then turn around and cut the ink off. So we're going to do this, and don't forget to fold this back. Now these security envelopes just happen to be blue and white, so that worked out well. I really like this faded jeans. I may have said faded denim. I always call these something denim, and they're not. I guess because jeans are made out of denim. So we're gonna color these as expediently as possible. And they are going to be covered by papers, but you still want to ink them anyway. So we're going to go around and around. Oh, the guys with the blowers, the lawn care guys, it's that time of year where all they do is go around and blow leaves. Come around. And Oz loses his mind every time the guy comes on our porch. We have a first floor apartment. So every time the guy comes on our porch and with the blower, he loses his mind. And I call it Free Bark Tuesday, because I just let him, yes, so it isn't really Friday. Caught me. And so I just let him bark. I figure, what the heck? He's a dog. Poor little guy. Never gets to bark at anything. I always make him stop. So why not let him bark? Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Is we're going to take the envelopes. Oh, this is the other half of that page. And we're going to stick them on the page like doors. So like the beginning of a little envelope stack. I'm going to take the tape off. We're going to put some glue on. I've been doing a lap book, and it is so huge. And I have gone through so much black ink and so much glue and so much expensive black paper, because I needed to buy 14 by 17. Oh my gosh, that stuff is so expensive. So very, very, very expensive. Now I marked on here where I want them to go to be even. So I'm just going to line it up there. And then line up the bottom. Make sure it folds easily, doesn't stick up. Get out our bone folder and give it a good crease. Or like Miss Paint-A-Lot would say, some encouragement, firm encouragement. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll put a piece of that fake washi across the top. I meant to line them up higher up, but I flipped it over and did it backwards. Because this ended up being the top and this was the bottom, right? Yep. Anyway, now I could offset them, you know, not make them even. That would be interesting too. Either way would work. Now Oz is making bizarre noises in the living room. Always, always entertaining. Never a dull moment with the dog. And the reason I just say Oz and assume that you guys know what I'm talking about is because I am just assuming you know what I'm talking about, because he usually barks during every video, so everybody knows who he is. Okay, so that's level. All right, it's 99% level. Let's see if I can move this down just a little bit without completely unsticking it. Oh, no, you know why? Because of the sticky tape. So you have to be careful about that. I don't think anyone will notice but me. But, or now you, because I've mentioned it. So, anyway. So, the next thing that we have to do is we number these for our papers. It's just easier. So, we're going to call this 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wrote these upside down. Let me turn it right side up. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're going to be using a magnet, so before we do any papers, we're going to put our magnet on. Now remember, there's a pocket here, so we don't want the magnet to be too close to the edge, and because we don't want it to show. And in fact, I think I could move it back a little bit more. Let's see, how far do they overlap? Oh yeah, they overlap quite a bit. I'm going to move my magnet back here. So let's get out our magnet. Almost out. I keep saying that. Get out our Scotch tape. Which this piece has decided to wrinkle all up. I'm going to get another piece. If I could get the first piece unstuck from my fingers. There we go. And just mush it around. And then you're going to glue the papers on top. Everything will be fine, and you'll never know that it's there. Okay, so let's put the magnet on the back. Might as well. Oh, I marked it on the wrong side. Okay. All you have to do is put the magnet in the area of the first magnet. Oops. And it'll go right to it. It'll stick right to it. No ifs, ands, or buts. We just put a second piece of tape over that. Remember, this is going to get glued down to the book, this page. Okay. So we've got our magnets done. So now we're going to paper and ink. Well, we're going to paper the envelopes, but we're also going to ink them. Now, I don't have anything picked out for the fronts of the envelopes. That's what I needed to figure out. So let's look through here real quick. I thought I had picked out something for the fronts. I think it was this. Oh, I'm sorry. I might have been hitting the mic. I think it was this. Yeah, I think so. Was it that? The fox? No. Okay, I think it was that one. I thought I had picked one out, but I don't know. So now this one, we're going to try to cut it to where the owl is in the center. So we're going to have to do a little bit of finagling here. Let's do the width first so we can see where our owl is going to be. Really just a little smidge of an edge. If we have to come back around and ink a little bit more, we can always do that. Don't let me forget to ink this before I glue it down. That is your job. If I can't hear you, you haven't spoken loud enough. And it will still be your fault. Okay, so we're going to cut this. Should be the right width for that one. Let's double check. Okay, now I want to get more of the green than more of the white, so I'm going to move it up a little bit. Puts the owl more in the center as well. Plus I think I want more of the color. It's got more color at the bottom. So let's do it this way. So then we're going to mark at the top. We're going to mark at the bottom. Just a smidge in from the edge. And then we're gonna, there it is. I had to look for the shiny spot. The lead will make a little bit of a shiny mark. All right, let's see how we did. Okay, going to ink the paper. And we might have to ink the edge of the envelope just a little more vigorously. Because it's not quite to the edge as far as I wanted it. So I was off just by a hair, not even a 1/16 really, just, I don't know, a hair. Yeah, let me ink this up here a little bit more. You're going to have to be careful that you don't, you know, rub the ink on the backing paper when you're touching up the envelopes. Fun with magnets. But you should really do them first, otherwise you'll forget, and then you'll be a very, very unhappy crafter. I promise you. That's when you break out the Velcro dots, the clear ones. Okay. That looks good, actually. I know, I seem surprised, huh? Wow, it actually worked. Make sure your owl is right side up to your trees. Okay. And you wanted to put this one on the front. That's pretty. I like that. Good job, Kyung. No, she always does a good job. Her kits are beautiful. I'm just filling in a little bit around where the fold is. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, let's get the other half. See if we can get our deer on here. He's going to be a little bit easier, I think. Let's try to get as much of the branch on there along with him without cutting off his rear end. Wouldn't want my rear end cut off. Well, maybe part of it. Oh, that's a little TMI, isn't it? Well, you never know what you get when you watch a video. People could say inappropriate things you don't know. It's like a lottery. I could accidentally curse. You never know. I try to use my grandma language, which is the way I talked when I went to visit my grandma. Because, you know. Okay. Oh, this looks like I didn't trim the bottom or the top from when I printed it. Let's remedy that. Won't really matter on the top, but Let's just be consistent. Okay. Now we're going to mark it. See, if I hadn't caught that, then the bottom would have been off. See, now it's going to be much easier. Just a smidge taller. And those are check-sized envelopes. Kind of used to mail checks in. So I believe they're 6.5 by 3.5. Don't quote me on that, but that's an estimate. So we'll put this on here once we've inked him. Let's make sure he fits. Okay, I guess I could have made him just that smidge shorter. I mean, this is all that I took off. Just that much. But I just kind of had a feeling. Double check that everybody's facing upwards. Let's ink our paper. Apparently this sleeve does not want to stay pushed up. Probably because I'm using this arm. Well, I'm using my other arm, but not as much as I'm using this one. Yeah, my scan and cut, it has been eating my mat, and now it's made a big crunch on the front of it, so I don't think I'll be able to use the mat anymore. Believe it or not, Amazon sells the machine, but they don't sell the mat anymore. They used to have it, but now they don't. So it's sort of like up yours. Spend $300 and then not be able to get a replacement mat. See if we care. I think I'm going to want to make this a little bit bolder over here. I think we did on the other one. Yeah, bring it down a little bit. Probably would have helped to do it this way a little bit on the front piece. I could have used a brush, I guess, and done the edge and then just come back and redid this after we cut it. Okay, so now we're going to glue this on. Now remember, this is our outside edge. So I plan to put a writing space on the back of one of the flip outs. So I want that to be on the side that is open when it opens, so that it isn't, you know, rounded around the page. Okay, make sure your deer is right side up. Unless he's Rudolph, then he could be flying around upside down. You never know. He could be happy. He could be playing in the reindeer games. Okay, so now we've got that. We've got that. I think that is very pretty. So now all we have to do is repeat the same process on the back. So I'm going to put you on hold, and I'm going to do these two, so you don't have to watch me cut and ink and glue, which you just saw me do. And then I will be right back. Okay, I cut and inked these, and then I realized two things. Well, three things. Number one is the image I had originally selected had that big owl on it, which was really pretty, except we have an owl on this side. So I didn't really want to do that. And we could use a little bit of writing space over here. So I decided to put this one over here, and then this one with the fox over here. Now, I didn't glue them down because I realized there was something I forgot to tell you. You don't want to glue here because you'll glue your pocket shut. What you want to do is you just want to glue along here and then around, and then your pocket, this whole area will be open. Otherwise, your pocket will only be that deep. If you don't mind that, then that's fine. So the easiest way to do it is to glue the paper, because the paper is going to go all the way to there. But I just realized I had forgotten to tell you that, and put a little more glue on there, and that was something that maybe you didn't know ahead of time. I didn't want to assume. Okay, so once you glue this on, you'll see it leaves the envelope open all the way. Okay, we got that one glued on, and we get the other one glued on, and we'll just make our writing cards. You also want to make sure that you've got enough room for your envelopes to fold flat. Now, the other thing I noticed is that the magnet is so strong that when you go to open it, if you just catch the top, all it does is pull the envelope open. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to fix that. So I'm still thinking about that. And if I don't think of it by the end of the video, I will think some more about it, and I will put it in the text below the video of, because it'll be in the picture of what I did to make it work. The only thing I could think of is to maybe put a tab on the back side of this so that you pull it. You know what I mean? But you can't put a regular tab on here, because it will cover the hole. So I don't know. What if we put a tab up here? Yeah, see, I'm not sure that would work either. What to do? I don't know. I've got this circle, which would make a great tab, because there's no, upside down, right side up, it doesn't matter. So if I put it right here and folded it over, it isn't inked right now either, it would make a good tab. Let's see if I can fold it in half. Like a taco shell. My friend Maria's from Mexico. She lives in California now. And she was teasing us last night. We were on a group chat. And some of us were crafting like we were supposed to. Most of us were just chatting. But she was teasing us because one of us was talking about going to a Mexican restaurant. And she's like, you mean an American Mexican restaurant? And she was like, no, it's a Mexican restaurant. And she was like, any Mexican food you get in the States, unless it's in this little hole in the wall place, you know, with 10 seats and one guy cooking and waiting on you, then you're probably not getting authentic Mexican cooking. So that's what made me think of taco when I folded that in half. All right, now let's see. This might actually work. We could put it here. Doesn't block our view of the owl. We could glue it together so that the person pulls the tab to open and it won't block our pocket. All right, I say we go for it. Making decisions on the fly for both of us, for you and for me. If you don't like the decision, you can yell really loud. I'm not guaranteeing that I will hear you. And even if I could hear you, it's kind of too late because I'm getting ready to glue this on here. Actually, I glued the wrong edge. All right, now it's glued everywhere. Right, now, I think I want the pine cone on the front. Okay, so let's make a tab out of it. And let's make it even. That way, hopefully, the person will know to pull this open. Yeah, looks fine on the back. Look at that. It matches. So that worked out well. So there, I did think of a solution. And we didn't have to wait. And I'm darn well not going to put it in the... I'm kidding. Don't worry, it'll be in the text on the... That still looks crooked to me. Okay. Not my favorite fix, but it works. It matches. It uses ephemera. Meets all of our requirements. Okay, so now we're going to make our writing cards, which is going to be very easy. So we have this printed page here with the writing lines. Now, I would like to make it so that the animal is in the corner. I've printed this on both sides. And then I wrote on that side before I printed on it. Let me fix this one little margin. My printer does this. So much for my clean workspace. Today's gotten a little crazy, hasn't it? I had to replace the blade in my paper trimmer as well. Okay. It doesn't print even margins. It prints one margin bigger at the end than the other. I don't know why. So then when it double prints, you flip it on the long end, but that makes the margin big on one end and little on the other end, and they're not the same. Like it's big, little, big, little. Excuse me. So it doesn't come out the right way. So anyway, let's see what we can do. Excuse me. It's either that or start choking again. I wonder if these would just work, or do we need something bigger in there with it? Oh, look at that. It sticks out. I kind of like that. You can always make a writing card and put it in there. I forgot to ink the backs. This is not paper that I've printed on the back of. As you guys know, I usually come back and stencil if it's white, but this particular kit is blue and white, so I think it'll be okay being white. We don't always have to get super fancy. Sometimes a card is just a card. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. You know what we could do? I don't know though, pushing it in and out of the pocket might. Let's try it. Okay. Just an idea. You could decorate it with a little bit of washi. Because I bet you guys were wondering, when is she getting to the washi? I'm not doing this very carefully, am I? Okay. So if we put a little bit of washi on the back. Oh, I know. I know exactly what we'll do. We've got these two left. On the back of the fox, we'll put the owl, and on the, wait a minute, look at these. You know, on the back of the deer, we could put the deer. No, let's do it the other way around. I don't know though, would that leave very much room for writing? I think I like it. Let me ink this one real quick. The other one's already been inked. I don't know what is wrong with my throat. I have a problem with food getting stuck in my throat. TMI. Alert. So sometimes I had a sandwich and there were those little seeds on the bread. So let's do a couple of stripes of the washi tape. I decided this was too teal. You know what I mean? But we could go with the lighter blues, because there's all kinds of shades of blue except for teal in here. So let's do 2 stripes of the washi, and then we'll put these little puppies down on top. What do you guys think of that? We'll do that. I'm getting distressed. Getting distressed. Things are getting too messy. Oh, those two are the same color. This one's just thinner. I wonder if it would look better if one was thicker and one was thinner. We'll keep this one ready to go. Ah. Now I feel like I can work. Don't laugh at me. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. Okay. Now, I haven't used this one before, so let's see if I can find the end. Finding the end on these little skinny ones. It's a little difficult at times. Oh, come on. I really don't see an end to it. Let's try this one. There's the end on that one. All right. Just go straight across. The little snippies. And I'll trim it up in a minute. Okay, I may do. Oh, there it is. Okay. Should we put them right together? No, let's leave a little space. Okay. Okay. Now we'll just cut it off right along here. These little titanium blade snippers are like, they're very awesome. They're made by Fiskars. They're the same company that makes my nice arthritic spring scissors. The scissors aren't arthritic. They're for people with arthritis. And now we'll glue this on here. If you think I'm putting those ends down to where I have to find them again, you have another thing coming. Wait a minute. Let's make sure. Okay. See if we can get up in those little. Okay. Nice. Let's see where we want to put this. I say we line it up at the bottom. Easy peasy. I like it. Okay. So let's do the other one. Okay, we did the light colored first. If I didn't mess around and move the card, the tape would be straight. This one looks like it goes a little bit downhill. Okay. There we go. Where's our little one? Little guy. little bit of schmutz, I think, off of our ink dubber. See? Little twitchy hands. Okay, we're going to cut these off here. We're going to use more washi. Don't worry. I'm not going to cheat. Okay, I'm going to cheat. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I can't get this washi off of my fingers. Guess I'll have to go washing my hands. Bad joke number one. You're lucky. You're lucky. We're way far into this video for it just to be bad joke number one. Go washing my hands. My bad jokes are getting really bad. Oh, that's pretty. So, I like those. For some reason, this washi that I got from AliExpress, which I couldn't possibly tell you where I got it from. Wow, eyeballing that I did pretty good, huh? Anyway, it's super sticky. I haven't had to use glue stick with it. So, let's pull this up with our tab. Ha ha ha. Let's put our writing card in here. Okay, let's open this. Let's put our card in here. Very nice, very nice. I like that a lot. But wait, we're not stopping here. I may have to trim that little bit of washi off of there. We go. Okay. So now I am going to cheat because Kyung gave this great fake washi. And I can't decide. Whisper in the Trees. I like that. Or A Walk in the Forest. Well, this one doesn't quite fit. Oh, I could cut it there. It still doesn't quite fit. So let's use this one. Should we use it at the top or the bottom? Can't really see it at the bottom. Let's use it across the top. So let's mark where we want it to go. I think right about there would be good. Just eyeballing it once again. Lining it up actually with the edge. So we've got our fake washi, our real washi. I was thinking about putting washi on the pockets, but you know, I really, really like them the way they are. And I don't want to mess them up by putting, you know, like overwashing. Oh, speaking of overwashing, I did a load of laundry and I put this Color Safe bleach in. and it's a powder. And when I took my clothes out, some of it was still hadn't dissolved. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? And so I'm shaking my clothes and it's going everywhere. And then there was a pair of pants that still had some on there. And I was like, all right, I got to go rinse these out in the sink. And then I decided at the last minute to go ahead and dry them after I shook most of it off. And they were fine. I thought for sure something was going to happen, and they were dark brown. Not my favorite pair, but mostly I wear them around the house. Not big on dark brown pants. But yeah, so they came out fine. So I was kind of worried there for a minute. I don't really have that many pairs of pants. And I don't own a dress or a skirt at all. I have one nightgown, and it's a big, giant, super thick fleece one with a big, super thick fleece kitty emblem on the front. And it may even be Hello Kitty, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a kitty. Now, do I want to put it here? Or do I want to put it even with the top? I like even with the top. I vote even with the top. What do you guys vote? I vote even with the top. My voice is the loudest, so I win. How do you like that? So let's think about if there's somewhere else that we can put some washi. And not just the fake kind. But thank you, Kyung, for putting that in this kit. I think she has it in several of her kits. And I've used several of her kits in this series. They're beautiful. Okay. I say if I'm going to have a little bit of a gap, we're going to have it at both ends. Plus I can ink it a little bit more. Whisper in the Trees. Okay, I like that a lot. I'm not doing anything to this image. I like it too much. Let's ink this up a little bit. Okay. I mean, I probably could put a stripe of washi down the sides, a thin stripe, but why? What does it add? It doesn't add anything. It doesn't add anything to the image. What about a strip of the light and then the dark across here? Let's see if that works. Give us a little bit more washi. Now you guys know everything in its place, a place for everything, and my scissors are right where they belonged. And here I am as if they were somewhere else. They were in the Twilight Zone. Okay, so we got the fake washi at the top, the real washi at the bottom. I can live with that. It's kind of hard to see. This one's a little teeny bit crooked. There we go. And this we're gluing down, so it's okay for us to just wrap that around. Okay. I was going to try to add a charm on here somewhere, but I don't really see where. And I have this really pretty one picked out too. See the blue with the white? But I don't know where I would put it. If I put it in the middle of the book, could I just pin it up here? I don't know. It's not really the right color blue, is it? It's kind of turquoise. Very pretty though. I like it a lot. All right, I'm going to call this done. I am going to call this done. So we're going to glue it into our book. And then we will be done. Now you could have used the other saying. You could have just cut off a little bit of his rear end to make the text fit in. You could have put it this way underneath, you know, on the back page. Your book, you can do whatever you want with it. I hope you're making a book along with us, because that would be great. You're on your second signature. Moving right along. Page 25. Okay, so here's page 25. Turn this over, and we're going to glue it. Let's just double check everything. Yep, that's going to work. I didn't put a backing paper on it, so this is a little small, you know, for the page. But I think it'll be all right. It's not like we do it all the time. That little piece of washi is really driving me nuts. That was just driving me insane. Insane, I say. Okay. Let's glue this on. I just filled this bottle too. There we go. Get our little bit of smushy room where we can smush it around a little bit. Make a big mess. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. All right. I wrote these in right side up. Well, I really put that in crooked, didn't I? So there we go. That's our page. I think it turned out very pretty. So we've got this. We open it with this tab. There's a writing card in here, or a writing tag. We've decorated the back of it with washi and a big stamp. And we open this. We've got this deer. And then we've got this card here, the fox on it, and it's decorated on the back the same with the washi and the sticker. And then we open this up. We have writing space on this side. You have the beautiful snow wolf on that side and a beautiful image in the middle. I just couldn't bear covering this up. I know that sounds kind of lame. I probably should have, you can write over here in this white space, you know, but it was just so pretty that I really, we got the writing space here. We got the writing space on the cards. You got writing space over here. I didn't really see any need to cover that up. And we have Whisper in the Trees. In the trees. Okay, so that's our page. Let's put our page in our book. Okay. So, 2 envelope pages that look very, very different. Both envelope pages. Oh, look, they both have birds. Didn't realize that. I mean, I didn't think about it. What is the deal? Who's caught on what? Who's on first? Okay. Starting to get to that mushy place. All right, so that's it for this week's video, and I will see you in the next video, which will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.